hello, how are you? I'm Pia and welcome to the start of a new reading vlog. So I decided I wanted to do more kind of themed reading vlogs and just group books together because I feel like I'm always scrambling when I'm editing my weekly reading vlogs to figure out what to title them unless there's something really obvious. So I've kind of made some themes that I've noticed in my TBR, I guess. I have this one, I have another one, and another one. And they're just gonna be whenever I finish the books rather than like a week long, and I just think it might work better. Anyways, we're trying it out. So obviously, as you can tell from the title of this video, I'm going to be reading all books that have water on the cover because I noticed 3 of my TBR books have water on the cover. I was trying to find like summer books, but like I don't think I have that many, which is actually very upsetting. Okay, I'm going to show you those books. So first up here I have Phantom Limbs. This is by Paula Garner. Got some lovely raindrops, or they could be tears. This is about a guy named Otis whose younger brother has passed away and now they're moving, wants to become an Olympic swimmer, and someone is like coming back into his life. Some things are happening. Olympics are going on right now when I'm filming this, so that's exciting. Then I have Everything All at Once by Katrina Leno. I don't know, I haven't read it. I don't know. This is about a girl whose aunt passes away and leaves her this list of how to live her life better and things like that. I love books about lists, so I'm excited about that one. And then I have When the Stars Lead to You. Don't you think this would be beachy? But it doesn't say anything, or not beachy, summery. It doesn't say anything about summer in the synopsis. This is about a girl, I think it's a second chance romance. Wait, it says One Unforgettable Summer. And I'm really excited about reading this book. I'm excited about reading all of these books. These are some really exciting books. So I think Phantom Limbs is the only one I can listen to on audio because I do have it out from my library on Hoopla. So this is going to be my next audiobook. And then I guess what am I going to start reading first? I usually like reading the shortest book first. Why is literally every book 384 pages? Every single book is 384 pages. What is that about? I'm looking it up. I'm literally looking it up. What the hell? All books. Why are so many books the same? I think I'm gonna start Everything All at Once first. I'm gonna grab a bookmark, my cute little Mona Lisa bookmark from the Louvre, and I'm going to start reading this. I'm gonna watch some New Girl. I'm rewatching New Girl right now. Is it a good decision? Probably not. Is it a good decision to read all these books about like grief and mental health right now? Like, no. But we're going to do it anyway because that is how we roll. Hello my friends. I'm gonna do some eyeliner first before we get going. I guess it's okay. It's okay. It's like decent. Wow, so sorry about that unneeded break, but I did eyeliner so that I looked less like a 4th grader. I always just look like I'm in middle school, even though middle schoolers look a lot cooler than I do. It's been a while. Hi, how are ya? How you doing? You're a little bit tall for me, which is like every guy I've ever dated, but that's fine. It is been a while. I'm like really smart except for when I like turn on the camera. Like all my brain juice just gets out of my brain. Anyway, I haven't updated in a while. I have a reading update for you. I have been reading Everything All at Once by Katrina Leno. I'm not liking this as much as I thought I would, or at least like so far. I'm 150 pages through it. Exactly, actually. Because I really should like it. You know, it has like kind of magical elements. I think I'm not liking it for a couple of reasons. One, it is about a character, well not about a character, but the aunt character who has passed away is kind of like the J.K. Rowling of this world, and like J.K. Rowling is literally a garbage human being. And so I'm like unable to like get behind that a little bit. Also like I wish there's like there's not really magical elements, but I have a feeling there is going to be. Like this one character, like I'm pretty sure some spooky things are going on. Well, not spooky, but like, you know what I mean. But it's also just like, I don't know, there's like a romance and I'm not like digging it that much. I don't know, it's unfortunate because I have really liked, sorry, I'm like the worst. I really liked the Katrina Leno books I've read. I'm reading this, it's fine. This is my audiobook for the week, which is Phantom Limbs. But I'm like not sure how much I like the fact that I would be reading these 2 books at the same time because they both deal with like a grief element. Obviously they're different, like they're different books, they're different concepts, but yes. So I am gonna start this. I just like haven't been in the mood to like be sad, which like I guess is a good thing. But I haven't, yeah, been in the mood to pick this up. Even though the other book I'm talking about was not that sad, but this seems like more sad. Like definitely like tear vibes going on. But I'm determined to kind of finish these books as soon as possible. I have really nothing else to do today. I'm going to be reading. It's my last day of work. I don't know why I look like a toddler. I DNF'd this book. I keep DNFing books. I don't know why. Which is very upsetting because I have loved the other Katrina Leno books I've read. I've really enjoyed them. And this was just not it. I don't know what missed the mark for me. I just felt it was annoying and predictable. And I had 100 pages left and I was like, I'm gonna read the last 100 pages. I'm just gonna chart through. I just couldn't do it. Don't hate me. I'm sorry. Why do I hate everything? Okay, I was only reading that for like 3 days. I felt like I was reading it for 7. So, a bust, I guess. But I cannot feel bad about it because there's nothing I did wrong. It just wasn't working for me. Which is why I do these videos, you know? Maybe what works for you will not work for me. And that's, you know, because my hair is greasy and I thought it would be a good idea to like fix my bangs up. They're not working with me and I look stupid. Instead of reading that, I'm going to read, I'm going to take the distraction off, but I'm going to read When the Stars Lead to You. This did have some good water references, you know, from time to time, but it wasn't it. This is told in dual timelines. It is about a girl falling in love with a boy. It's a second chance kind of vibe. There's hair in my fucking eyes. I'm gonna read this, sit down, crack open the book, hopefully have a better time than I did before. Or I might have to pick a new, I don't know. But anyway, since we're talking about water, grab your water bottle, your water of choice, your drink, your preference. Let's stay hydrated, ladies and gents. Okay, so I'm not that far through this. I am on page 12 of this book. And I just like literally laughed out loud. One, I'm really liking this. But my character, they're talking about like just like watching something on Netflix. And she's like, well, since we don't know each other that well, I'll say something funny, like stand up, but not raunchy stand up because that could get awkward. I literally watched stand up on a first date and it was so awkward. Little fun story about my life. Okay, so I just got done with the first like section that's all like in the past, like the summer that these two people met and I'm gonna hold up the thing, and then they fell in love, maybe, I guess. Oh my god, it was such a great start and I'm dying. I'm like so flippin' excited. It's giving me the same vibes as when I read that book I really love. What is it? Oh my gosh, it's reminding me so much of Starry Eyes and I loved that book. Oh my god. The connection between these two people, like I've read 40 pages and I'm already in love with their connection. Like it's just so sweet and I'm dying. Okay, I need to read more. Hello my friends. If you've been keeping up with the vlogs, you know that I have been running for the last like week and a half and I have had my second injury. First it was my new shoes scraped up my feet and now I twisted my ankle. I decided to go for a longer run today. I've been doing like a mile. Like I said, I'm really new to running. I've been doing like a mile every day. So I decided to do a different route, change things up, be a bit longer. It is Saturday, so like, you know, I have more time or whatever. Then this happens. Well, I'm like a quarter of the way through my run, which is upsetting. So let's update on my book because wow wubsy, am I loving this book. This is When the Stars Lead to You. It's definitely giving me the same vibes as All the Bright Places, which is incredible because the reason I picked this up is because Jennifer Niven has a blurb on the top. I'm on page 196, about halfway through it, I would say. And this is fantastic. This is so lovely and I'm really enjoying it. Hello my friends, I'm coming to you to talk about some wax melt stuff. I've had my hair in a high pony all day. It's here. I have a lot that I went through. If you don't care about wax melt, like I say in every video, just skip me for a couple minutes and I'll get back to my other shenanigans. I didn't end up showing you guys the wax I finished last week because I had my 24-hour readathon I was doing and I just did that on Sunday, so I didn't do my normal Sunday wrap up. So I'm gonna go with clamshells. I finished five clamshells in the last 2 weeks. Most of these are from Super Tarts. So I finished Luke and Leia. This is mixed berries, vanilla bean, birthday cake, and buttercream. I like this. It kind of smelled like yogurt, but it was okay. I finished Krang, is that right? Spun sugar, buttercream, coconut, black cherry, orange zest, vanilla cream, and cucumber melon. This smelled mostly like cherry to me, which was like not it. Then I have Sixth Sense. This is coffee, sea salt, caramel, almond, butter cookies. This was okay. It wasn't my favorite coffee, but it was kind of. I have Kryptonite, which is key lime, and suntan lotion. Good summery one, but again, not my favorite. This one's from To the Moon and Back Creations. This is Breakfast at Luke's. And then I have a little. Some cuppity cups. I have Ellie, which is bubbly and vanilla. This is from Fantasy Wax Melts. That was fine. And then I have another one from Fantasy. This is Doug White Peach Orange Sparkling Prosecco. This one I really like. And then another To Moon and Back Creations. This is I Love You. This was like a peachy scent, which was nice. I finished like 3 loaves of wax. Okay, I finished. These are all from L3. Waxy Wonders. This is Sweet on Paris, Strawberry Pound Cake, and Downy Rose and Violet. I think I would get this again if it was just Sweet on Paris, Strawberry Pound Cake, but I did like it. Friends would tell me I smelled like a candle when I had that going. So this is Boardwalk Taffy, Saltwater Taffy, and Salty Sierra. This was nice. It was like sweet, but it didn't throw that well, which was unfortunate. This is Pretzel, Mac Apple, Fresh Baked Bread. I unfortunately did not like the apple in here because it like took over the entire thing. And then I have Salty Sea Air, Fruity Pebbles, and Boom Boom. This is a custom I made from K Scented Wax Melts, and I didn't know I didn't like that. So, and then I have Birds Ate My Face from To the Moon Back Creations. This is zucchini bread and peanut butter cookies. Really good. Loved that. Gosh, okay, I just finished this. This is a mini melter bag from Rose Girls in Coastal Kale. I love this. I have it going right now. Pharmacist's Daughter, I have Mango Claw. Last one of these, a very fizzy, fun scent that I really like. Oh, I have another mini melter bag. This is Speechless. It has that Coastal Kale in it, which is just like a fresh scent. It has like a citrusy scent and a ringing scent, I believe. It was nice, but I liked the one by itself. I have 2 of these. These are like Harry Potter inspired wax from American Made Wax Co. and Whiz-Bees. They were like sugary, I don't know. And I have another American Made Wax Co. This is Teeter. That didn't throw it all for me. So Twilight Garden Wax, I have Maple Cinnamon Glazed Donuts. I mixed this with that apple thing because I didn't like it. Fruity Pebbles from That Small Good Shop. Unfortunately didn't throw for me. Kind of strange. Twilight Garden Wax, Apple Berry Treats. This was so small, like, I don't know. And then I have She Doesn't Even Go Here, which is Vanilla Sandalwood, Smoked Vanilla, and today is October 3rd from L3 Wax Wonders, and I really like that. I have been packing for my trip, and I'm going on a trip for a little bit. I'm hoping to finish up my books tomorrow and get started on the next vlog. I have so many things planned. I'm reading so much. I've been reading a lot of books that I haven't been reading for this vlog, so you'll have to stay tuned for my wrap up. But I'm doing great. I'm like reading a lot. I think I've read like a book a day this month so far. Hello my friends, it is about time I end this vlog. It doesn't matter what day it is. I have finished the books that I was reading and I'm here to report did not like either of these books. Why do I suck? I don't know. Let's talk about it. Phantom Limbs. I finished this audiobook. I gave it 2 stars. I don't know. The main character was very pushy, very overbearing, very controlling of this girl that he like had this childhood crush on, and was like, she's mine, essentially, since like we had this thing. No. Everything. It was like, that was the whole point. Anyways, I finished Where the Stars Lead to You. This was so promising. I thought I was gonna give this like, I was about to say 6 out of 5 stars. Whoa. Like 4 out of 5 stars. I was really liking it. I thought it was very similar to All the Bright Places, but unfortunately I kind of had the same feeling. I wrote this in a review because I wanted to kind of explain my thoughts for this book, so if you want to read my Goodreads review, my Goodreads is below, I believe. I felt the same way that a lot of people feel with All the Bright Places, is that it kind of romanticizes manic pixie dream person, and depression and suicide and things like that, and I didn't think that it handled it very well. I think it's interesting that it did talk about codependency, because this relationship is unbelievably codependent. It is not a stable or healthy relationship that should be not admired, but you know, used as an example, or set an example for teens. I just talked about a little bit towards the end. I think I would have liked a kind of longer discussion about that and really kind of delving into confronting those issues rather than just kind of tacking it on at the end, like, oh, we dealt with this whole book essentially, and you know, in the last 20 pages, like, we're going to therapy, we're figuring it out. But I think that growth would have been necessary to me to have, like, the characters actually develop, which I didn't feel like happened. I don't know, as this is written by, this is on Voices for the Mental Health Rep for the depression representation, which, you know, is fantastic. I love reading about mental health in books, but I guess I haven't been on the other side of this. This is focused on a person who does not have mental illness, I think, and it's about her being, you know, in love with this guy who does deal with depression. And I guess I don't see things from that perspective, so I don't know if that's accurate, but it did feel kind of strange. Also, I felt like the dialogue was weird and stilted, and it didn't sound real, especially coming from him. But again, everyone's experience is different, so if that was accurate to, you know, the author's experience with any sort of these things, like, who am I to say that that's wrong? I can't say that. But personally, in my experiences, I didn't feel like this was a good representation of mental illness, of working through those issues. I feel like we didn't really get that. We just got kind of the mania, the drama of it, rather than really getting to the core of those things, which I think are more important to discuss rather than just this romantic relationship that happens to be involving a person with mental illness and how this person was affected by it. I just think all the Bright Places did a better job, essentially, is what I'm saying. Which is unfortunate because I thought it was gonna like this one. I have to close out this vlog because unfortunately I read nothing I liked. Which I don't think that's ever happened. Anyways, recommend me some books that you think I'll like, because obviously I don't know. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe to all the things, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.